Mm, 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 mm. So you're gonna leave this in somehow. All right, let's go.
You ruined it. BJ, you should have said, Luca, leave this shit in. I was coughing.
No, you're gonna leave it in now. I knew this is a different way of doing it.
Okay. We could just listen. We're leaving it in. We're moving on, or else we're gonna stay here for another 12 minutes. All right.
No, we could have moved on without you saying that. Go on.
Okay. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Trash Trades. You already know. You're back again with some fucking bullshit we're about to fucking look at. I don't know. I don't know even if I'm fucking ready for this shit. Looking at all this negative vibes, you know. Ugh. Anyway.
So many negative vibes. We have nothing but negative vibes today, and it's mostly me because I just came from an
it's me as well.
Insane losing day.
It's me.
Insane.
It's me as well.
Not insane, but not good. Like for some reason,
disappointing.
I was just
more
not
energy.
Doing my shit. Yeah, well, I mean, I think we have the energy. More energy. This guy, man, he's hitting me with my own sauce today.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. No, whoa.
When you catch it.
Whoa, pause.
When you catch it.
I caught it. I'm saving it. Put it in my pocket.
No, do it.
All right.
I feel like I fucked my headphones up. It's all good.
Anyway,
we good.
We're back with some trades.
Obviously, in my left ear.
It's VJ's fucking. I don't know, his whatever trade. He's gonna cry and sulk for like 20 minutes, and you know what? It's pretty entertaining. So here you go. VJ is about to fucking introduce us with some fucking bullshit and how he blew his 3 PA accounts. Anyway, roll the intro.
Order filled.
Before we start, Luca, how are you doing today?
You know, VJ, that is a great question, and to be honest, it's a bit of a sad day. Every single day is a sad day when I'm on the show for some reason. But you know, I think in the last 2 weeks, I think my trading has slowly deteriorated more and more and more. And I'm like, fuck, you know, because I kind of want to stop it, but at the same time I can't. And it's just disappointing. I just got to sit with it, be all right with it.
Mine's the same.
How are you doing, VJ? How are you doing?
Not great, man. My trading was doing quite well for a while, but just this week I have not been doing that well. As you can see, this is sort of my read on price most of the days. No, it's actually my read on price is quite good. I'm just executing sort of terribly. It might be due to some free accounts I got and me sort of over trading. It might be due to sizing up a little too early because of those accounts and not really waiting for PTs and just sort of being a fucking hoe. And as a result, my trading has just been sort of off, especially the last 2 days. Yesterday I managed a green day, but it was red for a bit. Then I had to take a break, got it back. And then today was just downhill, even though I had an idea where the price was going. It was FOMC, also NFP week, a new month. So my bias, I was expecting weekly profile to go down, but it being a new month, like perhaps we just needed to boost up some more and to set, the PO3 fucking top wick of a bearish month, maybe. I mean, the seasonality of the season tends to be bullish, the winter season, but unfortunately, even if you know that, know the seasonality, we have a lot of war things and different things going on that affect the markets. And as a result, I don't know how constrained as a new trader I should be to my bias. I think, bias is one of the most important things that you need to have and sort of trade in that way. And I've just not really been focused on that. If I've been focused on it more like I tend to have been, I believe my results would have been better because I probably would have just sat out of more trades, waited for more confirmation that, the thing that I thought was starting my bias was happening, rather than just being ultra confident in what was going to happen, settling for sloppy entries, getting into early. The market moves up and down on the way to its price target. If you don't get in at an appropriate place, there's no guarantee that it might not need to retrace to another place that's higher up than you're comfortable with, and you trying to call it or thinking that the market's going somewhere, but it didn't give you the exact signs that you need to enter. You're sort of just fucking around. I guess I've been fucking around a lot.
You know,
And
like I said,
this,
you know, VJ's got a lot of cry and sulk about. Anyway,
well,
moving on
this
to the
I was
trade.
just gonna say, Luca, you came in at the wrong time, right as I
I'm
was
fucking
about to
with you.
end. You fucked it up though. You came in right at the wrong time. This example, so fuck what Luca said. Probably he should edit that out. But this example is an exact, perfect example of the type of stuff I've been dealing with. Getting the overall bias correct, sort of forgetting what the fuck I'm doing, just because I'm looking at fucking needing to trade a bunch of accounts and wanting to trade more, and essentially I'm an asshole. We can get to the trade, and I almost want to say the special words, but Luca, give your boy a chance. Okay? Now roll the intro.
Order filled.
Now, you guys.
VJ, listen, I gotta talk to you about this. VJ loves, he really likes to talk straight away. He says, roll the intro. And then it's just for a bit of context. When VJ says roll the intro, or I say roll the intro, we gotta sit in silence. Like for 4 seconds until the intro music plays. And then we can talk. But for some reason, VJ loves to say, roll the intro. So, Luca, how are you doing? Or whatever. Because then I can't fucking put the shit on it and then line it up with the fucking screen.
Yeah, that's an editor's problem, because most editors, they would, sort of like hold it, take a screenshot maybe, move it into the video. I know. I wish you said this pre-show. Like, we're doing everything that we should be doing behind the scenes here now.
I just wanna add a little bit of context. So, we kind of talked a little bit about how our trading was going just there for the last couple minutes, and the last 2 weeks, etc. But me and BJ, just before this episode, we had like a 12-minute talk. It was kind of like a waffle battle. Who could waffle the most? And it was very funny because VJ would find everything. Like we click the record button, and we are not like, we haven't introduced into the show. We didn't actually say welcome to Josh Trades. And VJ loves to keep behind the scenes things in, so you guys hear us, which I'm totally for. But VJ would find the fucking tiniest things to add in. Like, I'd sneeze, I go achoo, and VJ would go, keep that shit in. We need that shit in.
Got it. Nailed it. Hey, let us know
if you want to hear me sneezing. Okay, if you want to hear VJ eating
that's
or chewing.
The thing. If you want to hear him sneezing, not the more behind the scenes of how we actually fuck with each other, sure. If you want this to be clinical, who gives a fuck? Because we're not even going to do that, because it's a different type of show anyway, Luca. And you already agreed to it, you stupid idiot.
I do agree.
So, okay, so the point was for Nell, and he interrupted the actual part of the show we try not to interrupt. The only part. Are we good? Are we good on it?
We're 100% good. Let's fucking go for it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Roll the intro.
Order filled.
So in that 4 seconds, I'm still doing it right now. My eyes are closed. I'm doing the type of dance the guru definitely does.
Oh, you're dancing.
When he's at a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm doing the Indian dance. Oh, yeah.
Keep it going.
Just imagine just my hands. You can probably hear the seat, like just fucking, you could hear my fucking tits right there. Let's go. All right, guys. Sorry for all the fucking craziness. It's one of the worst intros. We were trying to get right to it, especially after the first potential intro where I fucked up and name dropped somebody, and that was unacceptable. But hold on, we'll get into it here.
Moving on.
Here is some trash trade stuff. And let me tell you why. So this was Monday this week. Start off well. I ended up this day green because, typically I'm pretty fantastic, but lately I've been stupid gay. And not the LGBTQ way in the 1990s way when, we use that to say stupid. And I'm over here doing this thing, looking at this thing, little gap right here. We would call this the NWOG, New Week Opening Gap by ICT. Like, but here's previous day high. Previous day is Friday. Today is Monday. Friday, Monday. If you don't have a calendar, check your phone. You might actually do it. If you're watching the show, you might have it. So
Friday, Monday.
Absolutely. So we're here, and it was Oh yeah. All this happened. I actually think I caught some of this, and I noticed we didn't get there. Started to reject. We did take these out. That's right. I didn't catch this, but I played an excellent market maker buy model or sell model on the hourly. Essentially, we took these external highs. We went down here to this fair value gap, which is ERL external range liquidity to internal range liquidity in the form of a fair value gap and imbalance, and I was done there. And then I proceeded to have this machine gun style of awesomeness. Now you probably see this, and you're like, "Oh,
Machine
two
gun.
losing trades." Wrong. There's 3, and actually, I think there
Three.
was 4. There was another one that I fucked up that I don't even remember. I was so disgusted, I just deleted from my memory and said, "Ugh." Didn't even. I like couldn't even. I journaled all this right after, and I couldn't even remember the 4th one. That's how much I was like disgusted. Okay, and one of these is a win, but I'm setting up on why these are all terrible.
Yeah.
And Luca, by the way, sort of got in the mix here, and this was going to be his trash trade. Yeah, but I said no.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
I have a bunch that trumps it. I did a lot of. I was a circus animal. I went and caught this like 100 points, and then I went and said,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I remember this shit.
Yeah. Wait, this is ES. Okay, yeah. It wasn't 100 points, but yeah, this is ES. That's right. So okay, here we go. So we shorted this here, but I thought that we were bullish for the day, even though we had this gap here. I didn't think that we were going to come fill it. I was expecting a bearish week to come down for these and get into a range later. I would go up higher, guys, but it will mess up, the surprise if you didn't eat shit with me or win this day yourself. So I'm anticipating these relatively equal highs, even though we did take this sell model down. Now we're at ERL. Or IRL in the form of this fair value gap. We even tap in this order block, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go for the ERL right here. Okay, very very simple. Now we're in the buy model phase, and I'm gonna expect this to go.
I know
higher
what you're gonna do already.
Oh, because you did it yourself, sir.
No, but like you're have a good bias. I had the same bias for the exact same reason. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah,
but you're going straight to the 1 minute for an entry now, right?
You know it, boss.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Oh my god.
You know it, pal. Because if I went to the 5, simple. But instead, I did the same mistake that I did today,
Bro,
and I went to the 1, and I got and hey man, let me do it. Let me cook. I don't know what I'm doing, but let me cook. Because I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm such an idiot. I did this like I fucked up accounts. Like I saved this one, but I should have just been up. I should just stopped. I went from here. Like I went literally from here to here. That was my entry on this order block. After this thing, I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna go down. And there. And that's like, what the fuck is it? 147. That's 22 points. Why not be done? I'm like, nah, hold up. IRL to ERL. And by the way, heavy news. It's also Monday on NFP. It's a traditionally low probability day. And I say, fuck that. I'm him. Let's go do this, guys. You fucking ready? All right, so I'm in here and I'm like, we going up. Okay, little break of structure, fucking popping. We don't need to see none of this. We've gone from that range, guys. We're too high up. Fuck out of here. Fuck you mean, right? Let's go in. I'm in there. 705.
Oh my god, 1 minute candle.
I don't give 2 fucks. Oh, guess where I put my stop too? Too close.
Hey, you put your stop on a 1 minute candle.
I should have put it here.
BJ, bro.
Listen.
That's incredible.
I should have put it here. Listen, I should have put it here because this is here. We're gonna leave this box, okay? Because remember, bias. IRL to ERL, okay, a little sloppy, but I'm on the hour, People do that. Back in the 90s, they didn't trip like this, but this is making us, like, even worse, okay? Then I realized this. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's a fair value gap there. Oh, my God.
I like fair value gaps.
Yeah, hold on. There's a fair value gap there, and it's almost in discount. That's good enough to me. Time to short.
No,
I was wrong. So I missed my short. Let's see what happens here. Yes. Yes. Forgot my bias.
So you
Instantly.
literally, so this trash trade is a triple trash trade because you entered 3
It's
trades.
a quadruple one because I got amnesia.
So
That's how wounded I am, guys.
Hold up, go to the 1 minute real quick. So you literally entered and exited.
Watch. Here's a fair. Yeah, here's a. Keep going, Luca.
You entered and exited. Okay.
Yes.
So straight away. So you were bullish bias the higher time frame, and then you straight away you went to the 1 minute. You got stopped out of your long straight away. Mm-hmm. And now you're re-entering shorts.
Was so for some reason unconfident, or that it's a form of lack of confidence that I just assumed I was wrong. When a PD array will often cause this, even if you're right. Really, if you should be looking for dips to buy into your fucking shit, into your position. So I go from thinking, okay, I missed my entry in shorts. We probably need to go lower. This isn't probably a real sweep, even though it sort of is. Why? Because we keep stabbing, and then like we have this reaction. Even then, like let this like be failed or not. Okay.
No.
I enter and I get stopped out again, and I enter on this inversion fair value gap right here. But I'm a fucking idiot. It's a valid entry on an inversion from a. God, this is painful to even just go through this, guys. It is a actually good entry if the order flow is bearish, if the drawn liquidity is to the downside. This is like a confirmation entry onto this. I entered at the bottom here.
I'm shocked right now.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, what am I doing? I'm giving up gains right now. Like, but I might as well put myself on blast because this is like something I rarely do, but this is what I did. Okay? And then like, okay.
Yeah.
So
keep it
here
going.
we go. I get stopped out. Here are 2 losses, okay? We're going to leave that first one because whatever. We're just going to clear this up to get out of here. But yeah, I get stopped out. And like, what am I doing? Like for fucking 9 points? Like, that's crazy. And in reality, my stop was supposed to be here on a close over, and it just went over there. Like it was just not like I had just for some reason just lost it. At this point, when this failed, I just assumed I was wrong. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to dump. What? And then I sort of didn't really sort of do it again, but I noticed this, okay? There's another fair value gap here.
Hold on, fast forward a little bit.
No, I'm about to. There's another fair value gap here. And I sort of correctly assume, because this one is in discount. This one is in discount, okay? Okay. That it will at least sort of like retrace or dump from here, okay? And so I actually, let's go back to the 1 minute. Like, once we, and this is such a shady ass entry, it just works, okay? Once in this, I decide to short because I anticipate this being a order block, causing an order block because this one broke above the body. So on a tap of this, I'll go down. So at least I waited for that, okay? And like, I actually get it. And it works. Okay, obviously this order block, by the way, was not drawn before. And I take a trim. I take a trim. I forget what it is. I think I took a trim before there. Anticipating us to go lower than this. I have half of my position left. And I'm just sitting, chilling. No worries. As I should be doing through all this. I'm treating this incorrect position, but with a fantastic entry, like nothing, and I get stopped. Well, I break even, by the way, on that one. So it's a green trade, and quite a green trade, and it makes up most of this. But this is so trash because I'm fucking bullish. Once again, I played shorts, believing this fucking PD array reaction discount. Like, yeah, if you're scalping, yeah, if you're some of the boys who don't really fucking trade like the sure that might be right, but like this is actually just a re-entry on this 5-minute order block here. So I took some trash trades, and then we can go ahead and
Can I
get
give
to
you
the
my
end,
opinion?
guys. Hold on. We can go ahead and get to the end, guys, and I'd love to hear your opinion after. We just absolutely, and remember, it was a bad day, but we just absolutely hit all the targets. It was a choppy day, but I wasn't wrong. It came and hit it right at 130. My stop should have been down here for this thing rather than up here. If you notice, it actually never came below that. Like, again, this was a smart money reversal. And we went from IRL to ERL as anticipated. I'm a dumbass.
You know,
Let me
to
go
be
ahead and hear
honest,
what you think.
I don't want to sound overly dramatic, but
Tell me.
you're
going to sound overly dramatic.
you
You're about to.
really have got to turn off any time frame below the 5 minute. VJ,
Yeah.
you cannot tell me you entered 3 trades, even if one of them was green, and they execute in 2 1-minute candles. That is ridiculous. Go on the 1 minute real quick, just one more time.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
No, you're good. You're telling me you can get stopped out in the matter of seconds. It's possible to do that. Like, I have never seen. Of course, there's one guy we know that trades like this, who literally buys and sells based off of like, seconds of trades. He like trades literally a minute candle or 2-minute candle. You should absolutely not go below the 5 minute time frame. I really do believe it. I feel like the 1 minute.
I agree, bro.
The 1 minute definitely can be for more precise entries if you want to get super specific. But the 5 minute, especially if you, BJ, you had a draw on the 15. We literally at the start of this episode, when you're explaining our draw, your bias, etc., you were looking at the draw on the 15 minute. You cannot enter a trade that is not on the 15 minute. Don't go on the fucking one straight from the 15. That is literally, I'm sorry, but that is the most beginner shit I have ever seen in my life. That's like,
first of all, that's incorrect. Hold on. Let me clarify here. I appreciate your insight, and I agree with you on a lot of that. It is not the most beginner shit we've seen on it. For me, it is an atrocity because I should know better.
Yeah,
I should know better. Okay, we'll go there. That's fine. But this is the thing, Luca. Sometimes we make mistakes. Like, hold on. You got to remember, you made a crazy-ass mistake in terms of risk management and psychology. And I didn't get at you like this. So have some respect, motherfucker.
No.
Number two, no. I'm just fucking with you there. Number two, this is what you got to understand. Like, this is sort of, in a way, overconfidence nonsense that has now become something that I got sad about. One of my main rules is always, like, cannot enter on a 5-minute break of structure. This, to me, counts as a 5-minute break of structure, but for some reason, not drawing this order block, because I didn't draw it till later. Not drawing it when it's a likely smart money reversal, and then entering here without having a stop under here and then being fine with everything that happened is ridiculous. Insane. Because it's like, okay, we got up and then like we're over here. If you want to enter here and you're just gonna hold till fucking there and your stop is there, your RR is fine. It's like, okay, it's not the best little entry, but you're still in this type of thing that's about to be an order block. And if you're gonna chance that, I guess you're okay. It is much better once we break through here to just come back to here and have the patience to here, or even like, if there was like a fair value gap.
Honestly, to be honest, I feel like I kind of want to go a little bit more in detail with your second trade.
Why?
I don't know. I feel we kind of outlined that. We outlined how VJ had his 15-minute bias and he executed a 1-minute break of structure.
It wasn't even 15 minutes, hourly. More than hourly.
An hourly. Okay, let's say. So
there's a whole bunch of reasons. Look, London low gets taken. London low regarding this, okay, I've been the last couple of days I've been just trading like a rookie because for some reason I've been like I don't know why. I honestly think it's because of the sizing. I've been less comfortable with letting the moves run because when I get from here and it's here, this is more money just in this little move than I see with micros from here to here.
Yeah.
And then it like makes me nervous to just see this go here to like less than where I was, where if it was micros I wouldn't give a fuck. I would probably add one. You know what I'm saying? Then trim it. Then maybe add I don't know. Like I would just be like break this stupid thing. Because
I see what you're trying to say.
You know the thing that you said also is the 15 to 1 minute. And this is what I was going to tell you. Like I trade a certain model where I have time frames where I could break it down. So first of all, there is a way you could frame this as like a daily ERL, daily stop hunt, right? And we went from a fair value gap here to this daily thing, IRL to ERL. So you can look this as a daily thing. So I would be looking at it and scoping for it on the hour. The hour is a little bit easier to break down. Obviously, you can look at the 4, you can look at the 15, but it helps me like stay in steady. This is all due to like MMXM Trader. Like I've gone through a lot of his stuff, and due to him, I've learned how to play this a lot better. From the hour, I can go down to the 5 minute, and I can play within the 5 minute. Okay. Now sometimes, like I have split on my other screen. Like I'll have my main screen here, the 15 or the hour here, so I could see which model I'm playing, where I'm at in the days, right? This is like Monday. This is the day that we're talking about. This is Tuesday. Here's Wednesday. And then I have like my 1 minute here. This is the thing. Usually most of the time, this is like my secondary thing that I sort of like looking for here, like to get in. But like, I don't know. It's just like I have to like change to this screen. This is where I do my trades.
Wow.
And so I have ES, MES, NQ, MNQ, so that if I trade micros, I still have my NQ levels, right? And I can execute the trade. And the same with ES. But for some reason, sometimes going from all of this to where I'm very clear to here, where I'm managing it on the 1 minute, or sometimes I'll be like, oh, the 5, and I'll be looking at the 5 here, and then the 1 here, and I'll just get like more jumbled up than I would if I was just trading here.
I do want to go back to the fact that if you go back to the ES chart, what Vijay said just previously, I just want to repeat it real quick. But he found that because he scaled up to minis, so recently Vijay kind of switched to minis instead of micros, he is now he's a lot more uncomfortable holding the same ranges that he used to hold with micros. I mean, I feel like that's another thing, Vijay. I know in a gist of how you trade, Vijay, and I know that you definitely don't take those trades on the minute, right? I'm saying they're very disgraceful because that's like it's like it's impulsive. You're way better than that.
And the reason why I've been doing it is because let's explain.
And I'll give you my reason.
Let me explain why this is happening. Like this whole time today we've been talking, and like I had to go through all this stuff in my head, and I realized like it is the free accounts I've been getting, and the fact that it's like okay, I can size up. And it's not the numbers that fuck me up. It's the account size that I got where I actually cannot size up, really. So then it actually makes it so that it is painful when I lose, and I don't want to fuck the account. So all of a sudden I become a little bit more defensive, which is okay. It's like, okay, you'll get out of losers faster. But then I also, what the thing happens is like almost a form of greed, where I realize that like if I enter here, like if when I entered here and I was green for a while and I get stopped out, I just that little move is like several $100s. And then I'm like trying to move multiple accounts that much, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I'll just do that, and then I'll just catch this, and then like I'll catch this, and then like we'll catch that, and I feel in my head when I was in that plan, oh yeah, this is gonna work. When in reality, you have no practice doing that, about just playing every single side without a clear bias. Like now, there were times last week where I was doing exactly what I did today. Played it down, external to internal, then back up, internal to external. These are hourly moves.
You know, VJ,
and I was clear which one I was on. I was clear here that I'm on this one, and then here I got lost. And like what it is that it's not the sizing, because like I wasn't afraid of the money. It was that I would take like 2 losses and the account's done. Because sizing up to a certain size, you can't really do it.
And I'll also add that you know, me and BJ, we have a long history of you know, our discovery trading, and quite recently VJ has been one of the best traders I've seen, and I've seen him definitely catch hundreds of points, not hundreds, but like over 100 points, like live. Like I've seen him execute those trades. The only thing is, just to finish off this episode, what VJ's very crucial mistake was, I like the emoji. VJ's crucial mistake was because he scaled up to minis. He has a problem holding for a long time because the money figure, I think, really in reality, the money figure it got to you. It sort of changed 100%. The way you traded. So because you scaled up to minis, you started taking profits a lot faster. You started stopping out a lot faster. You started going to smaller time frames, etc. So I feel like in a way, you know, scaling up is fine. Every trader will eventually scale up consistently and bit by bit. But if you start changing your strategy, even the slightest bit as you scale up, that is a quick reality check that you have to go back to your original position size.
Yeah, let me add just a bit to that. When it comes to scaling, what makes the most sense to me, because like I've scaled in other businesses, is that you scale appropriately to either your network or essentially your bank accounts. To like where we're so like just trying to get the dollars that like we can't afford when like if I'm in micros, all of this shit doesn't fucking matter. And on ES, maybe like 1 mini doesn't matter, but then it affects my ability to trim. So then even on ES, I'm like, I'm probably just going to do micros too. And probably just trade NQ back again, where that was just my main bread and butter, fuck ES. And the reasoning for that is just because like...
Yeah. No, I understand.
You know, I'll work on like getting my stops down and certain stuff, and I'll still trade ES. Why the fuck not? Like probably with the mini and just like at the first TP, just take it off. But the thing is, you know, I know how to make money on NQ with some micros, and when it goes against me, my account is never at risk. But like, let's say I go in with ES with 1 mini, okay, and my stop is 4 points. It goes up and then it comes down and it doesn't hit my PT. Depending on what it is, like, and what my goal is, like, let's say it goes up to $300, but that's not my PT. My PT is at like 6 points. And then it comes down to the 4. You sort of feel like an idiot that you just gave up 200 when you had 300 in hand.
Yeah.
It's just hard not to feel that way. And then if you have 1 position, then you're like, okay, maybe I'll do it with 2. And then now you see what happens when your stop gets hit. Oh, a fourth of my drawdown is gone. Uh-oh. And then you're just like in this weird position where you're not even supposed to be trading like that. Like, yeah, I can handle a mini, but like, this is why people get the bigger accounts. Because then you don't blow your account by, you know, $500 negative trade. You can handle a few of those. But with like $2,000 of drawdown, that's not enough.
Yeah. No,
it's better to be like
agree.
have $100 of drawdown per trade, or less than it is to do that. And it's like, well, I know how to trade that and make money doing that. And all I have to do is the same thing with minis, but I have to be in the position where the drawdown from the minis hurts me the same as losing $100, $80. I'm not at that place.
Yeah, no, I agree. What was I? Okay, yeah, we're gonna finish this episode off here. I'm sorry that it was a bit of a crazy roller coaster. You know, we had some difficulties, we had some connection issues. But yeah, listen, we I just want to finish this episode off saying we've got stuff planned, we've got guests planned, and we kind of got, well, not 100% yet, but we're definitely considering bringing guests on. I think that's what's gonna happen near in the future, and we're gonna have some some new content, and yeah, we're definitely looking to kind of work a little bit harder on Trash Trades and bring you guys some better content. But yeah, thank you guys.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna say that we didn't work hard.
Oh no, absolutely. Are you serious? Absolutely. We're working double time.
We're gonna make it. Yeah, exactly. We're out here.
And listen, we're working double time for you guys, for the couple of people that listen. So if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, especially the subscribe button, that is a big thing. God. You don't even listen if you don't like this show, whatever. But put the subscribe button and then turn off notifications.
We absolutely fucking need it.
Click a button.
We're begging.
Click a button.
I was fighting it before. We fucking need it.
Click a button.
Look at what I'm doing. You seen this? This is what I'm doing on my port right now. My accounts. We need help, man. You're not seeing? Hey,
click a button.
Were you guys not here? Were you guys not here for this? Did you guys not see what I did? Look, man. It went there. What'd I do? Help! Help! For real. Fuck, man.
Listen.
All right, we love you, man. Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys later. Fucking click a button, please. Thank you.
Pray for us. Send me money, dude. Send me money. Don't fuck Luca, you know what I'm saying? All right, love ya.
The fuck was that?